Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall try to solve some simple examples related to laws of exponents. So let's take an example. In this example, we want to simplify this particular expression. And this expression is 15 u to the power of -1 v to the power of 2, the whole thing divided by 5 u v to the power of -4, and this whole thing is raised to the power of -1. We can use several exponential laws or rules to be able to simplify this, but let's break it down into these simple steps and then be able to use the laws of exponents. As we can see, there are some similar looking terms inside the brackets, so we will simplify them first. So let's write them down to here first. 15 divided by 5 is the first similar terms. Those are the coefficient terms, so we can write them together. And then the next term is u to the power of -1 divided by u. And then the third term is v to the power of 2 divided by v to the power of -4. And this whole thing is raised to the power of -1. We can simplify this as follows. Since 15 is multiples of 5, 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 3 is 15. So therefore we can write this as 3 times. We will express these terms as positive exponents. So therefore I have u to the power of -1 in the numerator. When I bring it to the denominator, it becomes 1 over u times u to the power of +1, or I can just leave it as u that way. The next term I have is v to the power of 2, and I have v to the power of 2 in the numerator, and then I have v to the power of -4 in the denominator, and when I bring it up to the numerator, it becomes a +4. So this whole thing is raised to the power of -1. So when we simplify this further, this expression simplifies as follows. 3 times 1 over, since the base terms are the same, we can use one of the laws of exponents, which says if the bases are the same, we'll write the base term once and then combine the powers. 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2. And then the next term, the v term, since the bases are the same, we write the base term once, v, and then we will combine the exponential terms, which will be 2 plus 4 will be equal to 6, and this whole thing is raised to the power of -1. Therefore, now we can put all of this together and then write it out as follows. 3v to the power of 6 divided by u to the power of 2, and this whole thing is raised to the power of -1. Now we will apply that another rule of exponents to be able to simplify this, and then we'll write that in this second step. Every one of these terms inside the brackets needs to be raised to the power of -1. So we can write this one as follows. 3 to the power of -1, v to the power of -6, v to the power of, let me write it this way, v to the power of 6. This whole thing is raised to the power of -1, like that. And then in the denominator we have u to the power of 2. This whole thing is raised to the power of -1, like that. And therefore we can simplify this and then write it out as follows. 3 to the power of -1, if I write it out as a positive exponent, I can bring it to the denominator and write it out as 3 to the power of 1, or just 3. And the second term, v to the power of 6 times -1, will be v to the power of -6, because a to the power of m, this whole thing raised to the power of n, is going to be equal to a to the power of m times n, according to one of the laws of exponents. And therefore, in the denominator, we have u to the power of 2, the whole thing raised to the power of -1. 2 times -1 will be -2, like that, right? Therefore, we have a negative exponent in the numerator, we have a negative exponent in the denominator, and those are two different terms. So we can also think about it as follows. 1 over 3, I'm going to bring the u term to the numerator, and then when we bring it to the numerator, the exponent changes sign, so therefore that becomes u to the power of 2, and in the numerator I have v to the power of negative 6, and if I have to express it as a positive exponent, I can take it down to the denominator and write it out as a positive exponent like that. So that becomes v to the power of 6. So therefore, in step number 3, we can put all of these together and then write this as 1 times u to the power of 2 times 1 divided by 3 times v to the power of 6. Therefore, we can write this as u to the power of 2 divided by u to the power of 2 divided by 3 v to the power of 6, and this is where we want to leave it. This is our answer. This is the correct way of applying the laws of exponents to these types of problems and be able to arrive at the answer correctly. In my next presentation, we shall look at some more examples as to how to solve these problems using the laws of exponents.